In the heart of Umuahia, a vibrant village bustling with life, football was the heartbeat of the community. Every Saturday, families gathered at the dusty field, where children kicked makeshift balls, and the elders reminisced about the glory days of the Umuahia Warriors. This season, however, the team faced a crisis. They had lost all their star players to injuries, relocations, and personal reasons. The remaining members were disheartened, and whispers of consolation began to swirl. One sunny afternoon, while the villagers gathered to discuss the fate of the warriors, Uduma, a super fat woman known for her infectious laughter and big heart, overheard their conversation. With her broad shoulders and round belly, she was often considered the village's gentle giant. She loved her village and wanted to help. "Why don't you just find more players?" she suggested, her voice booming over the murmurs. "You think we can just pick anyone?" one villager scoffed. "It takes skill, Uduma." A glimmer of determination sparkled in Uduma's eyes. "I'll help. I might not have played, but I can give it a shot." Laughter erupted, but in that moment, she felt an unexpected surge of hope. Maybe she could turn things around for the team. The next day, Uduma donned an old t-shirt and a pair of shorts that stretched to their limits. She had never played football, but her heart raced with excitement as she arrived at the training ground. The remaining team members, initially skeptical, welcomed her with mixed reactions. "Okay, Uduma," the coach, Oku, said, trying to suppress a grin. "Let's see what you've got." The practice began. Uduma stumbled her way through drills, awkwardly trying to dribble the ball. Her large frame made it difficult to maneuver, and she kicked too hard, too soft, or often missed completely. The other players chuckled, but their laughter was light-hearted, filled with admiration for her enthusiasm. "Keep at it, Uduma," one player cheered. "You'll get the hang of it." Despite her struggles, Uduma was undeterred. She kept showing up every day, her laughter echoing across the field as she bounced around, trying her best. With each practice, she found joy in the game even when her efforts resulted in nothing short of comedic chaos. Despite her clumsiness, Uduma began to find her rhythm. Her size, while a challenge, also turned out to be an unexpected advantage. During one chaotic drill, she swung her leg to kick the ball but instead lost her balance, sending her tumbling onto the grass. The ball, however, ricocheted off her ample belly and shot straight into the goal. "Goal!" someone shouted, and the entire team erupted in laughter. Uduma sat up, confused but beaming with pride. "Did I just score?" "Yes," her teammate shouted, slapping her back. "That's the spirit." The more she practiced, the more her clumsiness became her signature style. As Uduma started to understand the game better, her unpredictability baffled the other players. On one occasion, she attempted a kick and ended up spinning in a circle, inadvertently sending the ball flying into the hands of the rival team's goalkeeper. Instead of frustration, her teammates couldn't help but laugh. "Maybe we should call you the Whirlwind," teased one of the players, and the name stuck. As the weeks passed, the village began to notice Uduma's impact on the team. Her clumsy but endearing style transformed her into a local celebrity. Children started coming to watch her play, chanting her name and laughing at her antics. "Look! It's Uduma, the football star," they cheered. On one particularly sunny afternoon, as the villagers gathered for a friendly match, Uduma felt a surge of confidence. The game started, and the crowd erupted in cheers. The Warriors faced a rival team, the Enugu Eagles, known for their skilled players. Uduma was nervous, but her teammates rallied around her. "Just be yourself," they encouraged. "We believe in you." As the match progressed, she found herself in the thick of the action. She attempted to dribble the ball down the field but ended up tripping over her own feet. With a comical thud, she landed face-first in the grass. The ball, however, rolled right into the path of a teammate, who scored effortlessly. "Nice assist, Uduma," they yelled, and she couldn't help but laugh along with them. The match began with intensity. The Eagles scored the first goal, and tension filled the air. But as the game progressed, something magical happened. Uduma found herself in the right place at the right time. When the ball came her way, she took a deep breath, recalled her training, and swung her leg. In a moment of sheer luck, she connected with the ball just right, sending it soaring into the air and bouncing off the crossbar before landing in the net. "Goal!" The crowd erupted. Uduma was astonished, her face lighting up with disbelief and joy. As the game continued, her unpredictable style baffled the Eagles. They couldn't anticipate her moves, and each time she attempted a kick, she somehow managed to score or assist her teammates. The second half of the match was a whirlwind of energy. Uduma's antics grew more outrageous as the crowd cheered her on. Each time she made a misstep, it only seemed to lead to more unintentional brilliance. When she attempted to head the ball, her momentum sent her tumbling backward, and the ball, instead of being deflected, landed in the opponent's goal. "Did you see that?" one of the villagers shouted. Uduma scoring goals without even trying. With minutes left on the clock, the score was tied. The atmosphere was electric, and the crowd was on the edge of their seats. Uduma felt the pressure but refused to back down. As the ball was passed to her, she could see the goal ahead. Taking a deep breath, she launched herself toward the ball. With all her might, she kicked. This time, however, she lost her balance again, and instead of a clean kick, she tumbled forward. But, in the chaos, her head collided with the ball, sending it rocketing past the bewildered goalkeeper and straight into the net. "Goal!" The crowd erupted, and her teammates surrounded her in a jubilant embrace. They had won the match against all odds. The Eagles were left in shock, their disbelief turning to laughter as they realized they had just been outplayed by a clumsy yet determined player. Uduma's joy was contagious, and she danced around the field, her laughter echoing as her teammates lifted her onto their shoulders. The village erupted in celebration, the news of the Warriors' victory spreading like wildfire. Uduma was hoisted onto her teammates' shoulders, laughter and cheers echoing around the field. "Uduma, you're a legend," someone shouted. From that day on, she became known as the Clumsy football star. The villagers embraced her unique playing style, and her story of determination and laughter inspired everyone. They held a grand celebration in her honor, with music, dancing, and feasting. Uduma shared her story with the children, emphasizing that it's not about perfection but about joy, community, and doing your best. "Remember," she said, her eyes shining with sincerity, "it's okay to be clumsy as long as you're having fun." The villagers laughed and cheered, their hearts swelling with pride for their beloved star. As the seasons changed, Uduma continued to play with the Warriors. She embraced her role as the village's football star, bringing laughter and joy wherever she went. Her accidental goals became the stuff of legends, told and retold around evening fires. Uduma's fame began to spread beyond Umuahia. One day, she was approached by a local sports reporter, who had heard of her incredible feats on the field. "Uduma, would you like to be featured in the regional sports magazine?" he asked. Uduma's eyes widened. "Me? In a magazine?" "Yes. You've become a sensation," the reporter replied, his camera clicking away as he captured her joyful expression. As her story spread, she inspired many children, especially those who had always been told they weren't athletic.